This is beautiful Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. The playoff is underway on EA Sports College Football, and today the number 10 seed versus the number 7. It's the Colorado Buffaloes against the North Carolina Tar Heels. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. This team always knows that they have got to prove themselves game in and game out. They are going against the big dogs. And Coach said, I really believe our guys can play with anyone in the country, but we will have to be on top of our execution. Our quarterback has to be outstanding, and our players know what's at stake. I just need them to relax and be themselves here today to get off to a good start. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Buffs will call their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joe, you and I both love this conference. For decades, they've produced such excellence. It's a completely different looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
Takes off in a bootleg. Moves left out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. The Buffaloes churn out another first down.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they'll use the ground game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The back's got it. Look out, he's breaking free. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So they're backed up 5 on the delay of game, makes it 2nd and long. And the runner takes off to his right. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Lewis. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hits the running back in the flat. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on 1st down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
Now we get a timeout from the Tar Heels. That's going to be their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the 1st half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Fighting off the defender. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Chambers. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Physical run earns the first down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here comes a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Going to try to use. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is just a player making a play. He's able to get himself out of the pocket and free and still, eyes downfield, creates a completion for a 1st down. Almost impossible to defend in this situation. The quarterback's doing too good of a job, and here the elusiveness. Eyes downfield, 1st down offense. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Caught quickly. Eludes a tackle. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
I love what they're doing here, capitalizing on the good field position provided by the defense. Now they continue to make 1st downs. They're in the red zone. Got to put this ball in the end zone. Capitalize on this entire situation for your team with a touchdown.
Looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Thurman. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. It's becoming a long march. The 11th play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to chuck it again. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Breaking into the clear. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Here we go. Ready. 129, 129. Go.
Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
On the run, it's Young. He's got space. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, anytime we're calling out the secondary for making plays in the run game, you know that this offensive line is doing their job, covering everybody up in the defensive front, and this back is up onto the third level quickly, and these defensive backs have to be looking around thinking to themselves, I don't want to make this tackle. This guy is punishing us.
The Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. They'll go hurry up here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. North Carolina will use their 2nd timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Play fake, looking to throw. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision, and that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in, staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
As a play caller, you got to find different ways to get your most impactful offensive players the football, and here that's exactly what they're doing. The wide receiver getting a touch in the run game, and you can see why they need to do that. He's got a nose for that line to gain. He's able to move the chains for a 1st down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Open field ahead. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge, and then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking, and these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10.
Let it go!
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Chambers. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. And see if they tried out the field goal team. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Here's the option play. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, so you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker. And the Bucs will call their first timeout.
Yeah, I love that play call, Chris. It's a little bit outside of the box, but they were behind the chains there on first down, and now they get a nice solid gain and put themselves in a third down situation where it's much more manageable. Good job by the wide receiver there, also holding on to the football. He got popped.
Scanning the field, it's Chambers. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I think that pressure saved a big play from happening. You can see that there are blockers in front. They set up that screen pass so well and so effectively. If they don't get that contact in the backfield on the quarterback, creating incompletion, that could have been a big play, certainly a first down. Now they're sitting there and it's fourth down.
Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
Short yardage conversion opportunities. They've been so good at this, and here they're able to convert again, and now they're set up with a first and goal. This offense continues to be aggressive. They will continue to be so moving on. It's likely 4 downs to score from here.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. It's North Carolina on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
This is such a frustrating sequence for this offense. You get goal to go inside of the 10-yard line, and then all of a sudden you get backed up, and you're behind the chains. So I understand the creativity, trying to attack on the perimeter here, maybe a different style of play, getting a playmaker of the ball, but the defense was ready for it. That's a really solid stop.
Back in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And they finally corralled the squib kick back inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground, but he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive?
for him.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Now it's second down here. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The success of a play like this is really built during the week. Chris, these coaches see that in obvious passing situations on third down, this defense sells out to stop that pass. You can see they're dropping into zone, and so a run play right here is highly effective. And they're able to hand the football off, move the chains because of that study that they had during the week. Good game plan here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? The Buffaloes pick up enough for a first down here.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down, staying on schedule. And that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
On the run, it's Young. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
They'll run it here. First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the right here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Coming after him. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Chris, rather than the quarterback's decision here to burn the ball on 3rd down in field goal range in this situation in the 4th quarter, it's really the play call. I think they're trying to be too aggressive, trying to get all of it back here, trying to get the 1st down versus trying to create a more manageable 4th down situation. You know you're going to go for it, so why not try to get as much as you can get and then convert on the next down?
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone. And Colorado will now use their 2nd timeout of the half. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
First and goal, most likely 4-down territory to claim the lead. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's still 1st and goal, but they have to overcome the unfortunate delay of game penalty. To throw, it's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Chris, what do you hear me say all the time in these red zone situations, and more specifically in goal-to-go situations? Don't put the ball in harm's way. It's touchdown, check down, and if the check down's not there, take it yourself. Get what you can get. As a quarterback, you've got to manage the game, and this is a great example of managing this goal-to-go situation.
And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
The offense still looking to score a touchdown for the first time. Now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they get set now to try the PAT. The kick is up and good. They got the lead now in the final seconds. Can the defense hang on?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Chambers.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. It was out of bounds, but they move it across the 30. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30. What a tremendous job coming into this very hostile environment, conquering all that, and getting the victory. And these players told us, Joel, the sweetest thing would be to silence this big crowd, except for their own little cheering section, and walk out of here with a W.
Well, it is silent, and they are in front of that little section over in the corner in front of their fans celebrating this monumental win on the road in the playoff. What an accomplishment for this group. And I tell you, a springboard. You think about moving forward now to the next round and what they were able to do here today. This momentum will